If your check engine light just popped on and your car feels like it has lost its edge, maybe idling a bit rough or burning more gas than usual, you might be dealing with an EGR system fault. Specifically, if you have scanned the car and found code P2143, we're looking at an issue with the exhaust gas recirculation vent control circuit being open. Now, I know that sounds like a mouthful of technical jargon, but let's simplify it. This code is generic, meaning it pops up on everything from a Chevy or Ford to a Citroen or a Dodge Ram. Your EGR system is basically your engine's way of recycling. It takes some of the exhaust gas that has already been burned and sends it back into the engine to be burned again. This lowers the temperature inside the engine cylinders and, believe it or not, helps you get better gas mileage while keeping the air cleaner. The code P2143 specifically points to the vent control circuit. The engine computer, or ECM, is trying to talk to the solenoid that controls the venting of this exhaust gas, but the line is dead. An open circuit usually means there's a break in the electrical connection, like a cut wire or an unplugged connector. Because this system deals with hot exhaust gases, the components are under a lot of stress. The number one thing you need to do before you even touch anything is let the engine cool down completely. Seriously, EGR valves are often mounted right on the exhaust system, and you can get a nasty burn if you rush into this. Once it is cool, look for the vent solenoid. It is often vacuum controlled, meaning there are little rubber hoses running to it. These hoses sit in a hot engine bay for years, so they crack, rot, and leak. A vacuum leak here is a very common cause of this code. Inspect those lines closely. If they look crumbly or disconnected, replacing them is a cheap and easy fix that often solves the problem. Next, follow the electrical wires. Since these run near the exhaust, it is not uncommon to find a wire that has melted against a hot pipe or a connector that has rattled loose. If the wiring looks good, the solenoid itself might have failed internally, or the EGR valve could be clogged with soot. Carbon buildup is the enemy of EGR systems. You can sometimes take the valve off and clean it with some carburetor cleaner and a toothbrush to get it moving freely again. While this code is not going to stop your car from running immediately, you should not ignore it. If that soot keeps building up, it can clog the system entirely, leading to much bigger repair bills down the road. Plus, you're wasting money on gas every time you drive with this fault active. So grab a flashlight, check those vacuum lines and wires, and you'll likely find the break in the circuit that is causing your headache.